Hello. Today we will talk about an important called Stop Tracking 20 Metrics. Here is a KPI framework that actually works. So let's get started with what should we even be measuring? I get asked this so often that I've genuinely considered putting it onto a t-shirt. If you have ever been handed a spreadsheet with 40 columns, multiple tabs, and been told to just track everything, and in some worst cases been told nothing at all, and that your soul is about to quietly leave your body, then this video is for you. Today, step by step, I'm going to show you how to build a KPI framework that actually means something instead of a spreadsheet that just sits there judging you. Hello, welcome back to BData Solutions. If you are new here, I am Barakatu, a data analyst recovering spreadsheets and currently finishing a PhD in public policy, which mostly means I have read more government reports than any one person should. Through BData Solutions, I help non-for-profit and public turn data into something people actually understand. So without further ado, let's dive in. If you have inherited a KPI list from, let's say, 3 directors or multiple managers, or sometimes it could be just your team lead, and have absolutely no idea why the items in the list exist, then you are not alone, and this is a free space, no judgment. We have all opened that spreadsheet and with the naming convention of a final V3 revision 5 and then really the final of the first final and felt like a small piece of ours left the room. And that's normal, right? Because as analysts and data gurus, we tend to be looked at as somebody who can solve inquiries without being told exactly what people are looking for. And in today's, the framework we are looking at is the result-based accountability, and it was coined by Freeman. So as already, it has been used across hundreds of public and non-for-profit organizations. So this isn't me just cooking up something in my kitchen and just throwing it out there, right? And to be fair with you, some of my best ideas have kitchen. But in this video, what are 5 main areas, right? First of all, let's talk about what we will cover in today's video. The first section is just looking into why we should think about the end before we even dive into the starting point, right? And the next one is just a comparison between population and program level result. Then the third point is pick why we should pick 2 or 3 indicators, not 20, to make sense of the data in the report we would like to present. 4, build a baseline before the target, which is extremely essential. Last but not least is to revisit the framework every year. So for step 1, start with the end. What it means is just do not start looking into the activity itself. So ask yourself what success actually looks like for the people you serve, not within program. Step 1, start with the end, not the activity. Ask yourself what success actually looks like for the people you serve, not just within the program, but what genuinely changed because of your program. Let us use a new example this time around. Say you run a free legal aid clinic. The activity is we provided 300 consultations this year. That is not the end, that's just the middle. And honestly, it is the part that is easier to count, which is exactly why everyone stopped there. I would recommend to push one level further. So something like asking a question similar to why do those consultations matter? When doing so, you're going to realize that maybe the real end goal is clients leave with a clear understanding of their legal options and feel less overwhelmed navigating the system. That is a great point, and that is actually the point that you would like to make. Nobody walks into a legal clinic because they enjoy their work. Here is a small, slightly embarrassing story about my own struggle life. I once spent 2 hours organizing my Outlook email inbox by creating multiple folders and dragging emails and creating goals to move the existing emails into those folders. And at the end of the exercise, although I ended up with a well-organized inbox, I did not spend any time actually answering the emails. So that is an example of an activity without an end goal. Don't be the past me. Regardless if you are running a program or you are being asked to look into some stats, know what done actually looks like before you start sorting things into folders. A simple trick that is really important is to look at the state your program actually is in, and then in one sentence, then ask yourself, then what? What we mean by that is state your program's activity, and then out loud looking into that activity and try to figure out if you have reached the end point. It couldn't look like being in an empty room and just like a slightly unhinged person asking out loud the question and then pursuing the answer until you land on something that sounds like an actual change in someone else's life. Step 2. Separate preparation from program level result. Population is a big community condition. I have already videos talking about this. But if you want to understand it in today's framework, it's nothing else but thinking about it from a perspective of what legal literacy across the street is, right? So in my previous example, your one clinic does not single-handedly change the legal literacy across the city, no matter how good your paralegals are. Program level is your actual contribution. Something similar to 78% of clients reported feeling more confident about their next legal step immediately after their appointment. That is your number. You can actually stand behind that number. Let us try another example. Let's say a senior meal delivery program is a service that your organization provides. A population level is just a statement like food insecurity rate among seniors region-wide. That number is influenced by pension policy, inflation, family support network, housing costs, a whole tangle of things your event does not control. However, here your volunteer drivers are. Program level, on the other hand, will start with something like this. 92% of seniors receiving meals for the past 6 months reported eating more regular meals and feeling less isolated. That is a number genuinely that belongs to you. Here is the gut check question I actually use. To put a totally uncritic organization also take partial credit for the number. If the answer is yes, then that's population level. File it under noise context, not our achievement. If the number only exists because of what you spatially did, that is your program level result, and that is the one that goes front and center in your report. Bold it, maybe with a little trophy emoji if your funder has a sense of humor. Step 3. Pick 2 or 3 indicators, not 20. This is where many of us absolutely spiral. More metrics does not mean better reporting. It just means nobody looks at any of them, and your board meeting turns into everyone squinting at a wall of numbers pretending they understand Rule 47. For the legal clinic, consultations completed, client confidence score, or follow-through rate. Did people actually take the next step they were advised to take? 3 numbers, as I mentioned. For the meal program, you can say participation rate, a simple quarterly well-being check-in score, and a referral rate to other senior services. For this example also, it's only 3. Quick litmus test. For each metric you are eyeing, ask yourself, would this number changing actually make a decision switch? If the answer is sure, it doesn't need to be in your headline reporting. It can be quietly in somewhere unbothered, like a houseplant nobody waters, but also nobody's throwing away. Step 4. Build a baseline before the target. You cannot know if you are improving without knowing where you started. And yet, so many organizations set a goal like 90% confidence completely out of thin air because 90 is a nice, round, confident sounding number. I have genuinely seen a target picked because it sounded ambitious in the grant application. That is not a strategy, that is a vibe. Spend one reporting cycle just measuring your actual baseline. If it turns out your legal clinic's baseline confidence score is 61%, a realistic next target may be 70%, not the number you plucked out of thin air because it felt inspirational on a Tuesday. And if you genuinely don't have a baseline yet for something you care about, then that is totally fine. Just say so. You are establishing a baseline this year with a target to follow. That is honesty. And it is still real progress, even if you have nothing to report on. Step 5. The one almost nobody does. Revisit the framework every year. Programs evolve. And from economic indicators, population do shift. And your KPIs need to keep up or they turn into false signs. Imagine the example of our meal delivery program. And then the same program shifts focus over 2 years. From just food delivery towards also completing seniors to social activity. I didn't mean completing, I meant connecting seniors to social activities. All the KPIs still stand. It is measuring meal delivered participation. And those metrics still apply. Sure, but they are not capturing what is actually distinctive about the work anymore. Block 20 minutes once a year and just ask, are these still the right 3 numbers? Or are we still measuring 2019 version of this program? So, to help us recap, start with the end, separate population from program level, pick a few indicators, baseline before target, revisit annually. Simple in theory and yes, mildly annoying to actually maintain, much like flossing or replying to emails promptly, but still extremely essential to help your organization operate at the optimum point. Full framework resources are linked below. And if this is your first video of mine, my first one also covers 3 outcome metrics that fit directly into a framework exactly like this. You can find the link right here and in the description. Tell me in the comment section what program you are building, and I genuinely would like to read every single comment as they shape what I will cover next. Please do not forget to subscribe and share if this video is useful for you. Stay tuned as I will drop a new video every week. Thank you.